What's up, Ronald? Do you ever go by Ronald?
No.
Look who else we've got in the package here.
Hey,
What's going on?
Uh-oh. Octo.
Octo with that wild hair, man. I'm digging the wild hair thing. Yeah, man. There you go.
Let's get it right.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's go, Rebel Yell.
You look like one of them British dudes right now. Totally.
What's happening,
man?
guys?
How's it going? Look at the LP
Good.
mod cam there too.
Yeah, I'm checking that out.
Yeah.
The thing's already been modded, and you're going to do some more, huh?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I got some stuff in the mail. So welcome everybody to the Gear and Demos show.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, where we mess around with gear, sometimes demo things. I don't know if you want to call them really demos. They're definitely not reviews, but you know, the last one with that thing, where is it? Oh, you can't even see it right now. It's so tiny, just hides right there, you know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, you want the angelic?
Yeah, you got to do the, bring it. All right on.
Yo,
right on.
Hey, CC's in the chat. What's up, CC?
CC, my friend. I should go.
Look what he did to your guitar, CC.
Yeah, I know. We chopped it up a little bit. It's still good though. You know, cut some parts off. Headstock's gone. Anyway, what's
Didn't
up,
need
man?
that anyhow.
Yeah, who needs a headstock now? So you don't have to worry about going pop pop, walking into that microphone you got in front of you there. Look at what that guy's got over there. He's got a Kiesel too. You know, these Kiesel things are kind of catching on, aren't they? You know, let's pull this one out for now. I'm gonna pull this this one. Kick it from the studio for now.
Ryan Hallman, brother. I see you, my man. Good
do
to
I
see
want
you,
to
man.
kick the guest or do I want to just remove? I don't know. I don't know what I just did.
I'm not sure.
I didn't mean to do that. How do I bring it back? Hold on. Oh wait. Oh no. See, this is what happens when you don't do this often.
The magic of production.
Yeah, I know. It's like when you don't do this stuff often enough, you're not used to it, you know.
Game over.
That's me. Exactly. All right, let's bring it back. There we go. I think I'm ready. Enter studio. All right, so now I'll just leave it off in the background there. There we go. We got a good little applause thing going on there. Digging it. Yeah. So there's got to be a way to. So if I add to the stage, right? See, this is what Johnny would say. Don't do. Oh, I just have to remove from the stage. All right.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Bang, boom.
Anyway, there we are again. So welcome everyone to the Gear and Demo show, where I fumble through gear and demo stuff here on the Music Therapy Blast channel.
Skyprop's already recommending some apple juice.
I should get some apple juice, dude. I should go outside right now and get some apple juice. You know, that might be the problem, that I don't have any apple juice. Yeah, I made it home in time, barely, and here I am, ready to, you know, take apart this Les Paul a little bit more. But yeah,
does Ron have anything to show and tell while you go grab some apple juice?
Should I do that? Okay, I'll do that. So why don't you guys say hi to everyone in the chat while I'm gone too?
I did
Welcome,
get
everyone.
this new piece of gear today.
Janice says that
Gator frameworks, mic stand, all balanced and everything. Nice.
Did you got that? Got that? Did you recently get that?
Today.
You got that?
Dude, I was so expecting a box today. It was supposed to have that exact same thing in it. And it didn't arrive yet.
Yeah, you know what? I got this off a MacBid, brand new with the cable.
Don't even brag. Okay, tell me.
$5.
$5.
$5.
What?
$5.
What is this thing called that you do all day long?
It was brand new in the wrapper.
Oh my
even
God.
look at that. Gator
Brand new in the wrapper.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
No, it was.
No, I believe you did. Yeah.
I won it
a lot
for
of stuff like
$5.
that. Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff like that out there floating around. Nobody wants it. And then
I just found out, but Johnny's not here to find out, but I just found out that I won the I told him I'd get him a external CD, DVD, Blu-ray, read-write. And I bid on one the other day, and I won it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's going in the mail, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Johnny Beane.
You don't know you got it yet. But look, it's not only a driver, but it's also like a dongle.
Oh, look at that thing. Wow, that thing's pretty sophisticated.
Come on, focus,
Nice.
damn it.
It never focuses well. There it is.
There we
You got
go.
it. You got
Yeah.
it. All right, let's solo that. Hold on. Solo. Going solo. Look at that thing. Wow.
So I won that because Johnny said he needed one. I said, you know what? I'll get it for your studio.
That thing runs off USB. Look at that. Yeah. Dang.
So
who makes it?
The Pack Do, something like that.
Oh, somebody.
Japanese.
Oh, there you go. All right, they know how to make stuff like guitars and gear. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the cell phones we have, because a guy working for a Japanese company figured out the blue LED thing. Did you hear about that history? I was telling Brent about that. I'm like, dude, you got to watch that documentary. It's fascinating.
Not to mention their cars, their motorcycles, and everything
Well,
else.
yeah, they're pretty.
They're ESP guitars.
How would you call it? So they have ingenuity. So would they be ingenuitous? Wackadoo says Skyprop. Ingenious, I think, is the correct way. Yeah.
It seems like they're
I heard
smarter per capita too.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Well, I think discipline has a lot to do with that. It's very
I'm not saying like
culture,
inherently. Right? It's just culturally.
Yeah. I think that's something that we do cross germinate, or whatever you want to call it, cross pollinate, cross wire, share our knowledge of all these things with each other, right? And then we sometimes take up these things. I was listening to David Lee Roth actually talking with Joe Rogan on a podcast that happened like 3 weeks ago. And there you go. And he actually went to Japan and studied a variety of ways of living. They have all these those are probably all copyrighted sounds, by the way.
No, they're on the free sound thing.
Are they free? Yeah. That free sound guy said so when you anyway, who knows? It could be. But I think I recognize that voice. It probably is, yeah. There are going to be a lot of interesting AI lawsuits coming in the future. What do you think, Brent? Should become an AI lawyer, sue AI and people who use AI to rip off people's intellectual and otherwise property of themselves, identities, right? What do you think? What say you, Keith H?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But let's see what the people in the chat are saying. Why don't you guys say hi to them? I'll be back with some apple juice.
You're not that much of a loser, are you?
Apple juice. Not yet. Wait till I finish that apple juice.
But you've never done it.
I'll be right back.
What's the problem? Why are you calling me?
Ryan Hall, I've been good, brother. Been doing good. Just I went on a hike yesterday and fell down a hill, so that kind of sucked. I bruised my foot pretty good, so I'm having trouble walking around. But other than that, been good. So just little stuff.
Oh well, that happens.
Yeah, this little thing rocks though. This little Blues Junior, the Tweed.
Oh yeah, play
It's killer, man. It's too loud for right now. This is the new toy I got yesterday. I haven't even plugged it in yet, though. Keeley Katana Boost. It's a voltage doubling booster and has like a JFET circuit that
fair warning.
Adds a little bit of gain, a little bit of grit, I should say.
Speaking of Japanese,
goes great with the fuzz.
These are new too. I got these Sennheisers here because look at how long the cable on this thing is. That's what she said. I know, but look at that. Like I'm way over here. I'm like way over here. Like I can tweak the amp without worrying about anything. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. So, got it on Amazon Prime Day. And speaking of Japanese, I'm partaking in this Japanese version of apple juice here.
Tokai.
Tokai. It's Toki. It's Toki. Tokai. Tokai. This is Toki. Suntory whiskey, and it's pretty tasty stuff, I gotta say. They make an art out of everything. I love that. And of course, I'm having in my that pedal show cup because
friend of mine that I went to school
his tone.
Friend of mine that I went to school with was in Air Force, and he was stationed over in Japan, and he got out and come back home, then went back and married a girl that he dated from Japan. He's lived in Japan ever since 1984.
You know, I've often had that fantasy of flying a jet and living in Japan and marrying some Japanese woman. I actually had a major crush in 6th grade on this Japanese girl that went to the private school I went to. Harker Academy is what it was called then. I think it's now Harker School. Anyway, I'll never forget. You know, I mean, you're just 12 years old, right? So you're just at that point where you're starting to become like starting to feel things, and maybe TMI. And I remember at the swimming pool, she came out in this, like, she was my age, you know, 12 years old, in my class, and she came out in this white bikini. There you go. She came out in this white bikini, and I'm just like, I was just smitten. You know, I mean, by that time we had already found my dad's car magazines, you know, because the articles that he used to read in these magazines.
I have to ask, was the bikini wet?
It was dry and wet, and in both ways, you know. I mean, at that age, we're prepubescent, you know. I mean, we're barely there, but I just remember she was really nice, and her name was Akiko. I'll never forget her name. She had I don't know her last name, but her name was Akiko. Such a cool name. Much later, you know, movies like Daniel-san, you know, Karate Kid came out and stuff like that. And you start learning a little bit more about Japanese culture. I mean, we all grew up watching, and like you and me, Ron. I don't know about general admission over here, but aka Octo. But did you ever see them old school Japanese movies, like the samurai movies and Seven Sword Samurai, the Seven Sword?
Yes, I did. Yep.
They had some pretty racy scenes in some of those movies, right? Anyway, Skyprop is like WTF, Ron. Oh my God! But Janice has got to go. Janice, go rest those ears. Yeah, rest your ears. Did you guys say hi to Janice while I was gone? Did you guys do roll call?
I hope you're feeling better.
Take off them headphones, unplug them earbuds, and go read a book. Lay down. Listen to some calm white noise.
Yeah, like.
So you got a cello over there? Look at you.
Yeah, I can do the.
Do it. Do another one bites the dust.
I was doing the white snake thing.
There you go. Can you do Jaws? Dun 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 dun.
Oh wait, you can do the.
Oh, you have to do that. There you go. You almost got it. Dun 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 dun.
There.
Almost. Pretty good. Pretty good, I have to say. Nice.
Actually,
I've always wanted a cello. I'm jealous now,
that
dude.
and this.
How many instruments do you got? You got a violin? Is that a viola or a violin?
It's a
fiddle.
half-scale violin.
Okay. Yeah.
The reason being I have these. Get this. I'm not only painting guitars now. Now I'm painting this stuff.
There you go, bro. Right on, man. Breaking out.
Both these,
Sorry.
they want them
I hope
gold.
that wasn't too loud. I hope that wasn't too loud. I was looking at her saying bye, and then the two words loud and bye became lie. I don't know why.
But I feel like Jack Benny.
Didn't know it. Anyway, Polly says bye, Janice. I think that's why Janice left.
I'm sure.
Just saying.
I chased her away.
All right, you guys. Well, I did not have the package that Ron has, and no, it's not what you think. Oh my God, I keep knocking this little dongle here, and then my light goes out.
You don't have the package. You're knocking your dongle. Come on.
I know the dongle keeps getting knocked around. The package.
All hell's breaking loose.
Oh no,
Alex, you got a dog today? That's awesome.
There he goes. Back on. See, much better, right? Congratulations. I wish I could get a dog. What kind of dog? Did you post anything about it on like Insta? Anyway, I'm talking like the youngins. So I was hanging out a little bit today with the L&M guys, Lucas and Martin of the L&M Guitar Corner in Australia. No, Austria, actually. Austria, where they yodel, right? Don't they do that yodeling thing there?
That's a Ricola. Yeah.
Is that Switzerland? Might be the other
that's
country
Switzerland.
right next
That's
door.
Switzerland.
Anyway, they're all the same people anyway.
Don't let Ola hear you say that.
I know. Well, he's from Sweden, isn't he? He's like Sweden. Anyway, he's way up there. Anyway, but yeah, the bottom line being that what was I getting at? I can't even remember the bottom line. I completely forgot the bottom line. Let's drop that bottom line. Anyway, we're talking about packages and stuff. So I also ordered through the big Amazon deals and whatnot. That day there were other people competing against Amazon, so that's the other thing you got to pay attention to on Amazon Day. Sweetwater dropped their prices on the same Scarlett i2i 4th gen or 5th gen or 6th gen, whatever it is, the same price to what Amazon had them, right? Plus they give you that extra year of warranty, which is nice. So one of the things you can pay attention to during Amazon Prime Day is see who else has got deals competing against Amazon, and you don't even have to be an Amazon Prime member and get deals, right? Yeah, Holly Lewis knows, right? A kid at Sweetwater who I love told B2 plug something into an interface incorrectly, and it about blew my ears out in the headphones. I wanted to give him a good what for. Did you? Give him a good what for. Anyway, yeah, you know what? Be careful online. We had an attack on Janice the last week, right? Audio. What do you call it? An audio attack? What was it kind of like a?
I don't know.
It was kind of like
did he do it on purpose to her, or
she thinks he did, because she thinks
Wow.
she thinks he thought she was saying something about him that wasn't nice when she was talking about somebody else, not him, but he thought it was her. She thinks. That actually makes sense if you go back and play that back slowly on half speed. It will make sense to you.
The question I have, though, is it would affect everybody, not just her. You know.
Well, sure, but maybe not everyone listens with headphones on, but most people do nowadays.
Yeah, she has the earbuds though.
Well, she had those like deep in kind, like those, you know, like ear. Not
Still,
just
it shouldn't
earbuds,
really matter, but unless she's listening to it really loudly, honestly, like it sounds like she's listening to it really loudly.
Well, it might have been just that, you know, that theremin thing can get a little wild, and yeah, maybe he blew out more than one person's eardrums. There you go. That's all. That's kind of like that. What's that thing that you go whoop whoop like thing? That little whoop whoop thing.
The
slide whistle.
The slide whistle.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Thank you. It's like a cheap trombone. That's what that is. You got one of those back there? You got like dude, you have like over 300 guitars or something, don't you? How many guitars do you have?
120.
Okay, that's pretty good. You're not quite there yet. No, I'm kidding. Have you lately seen some of them vault openings that they're doing on Premier Guitar and stuff, where people are like opening their vaults to, you know, people, and you can see like all the freaking guitars.
Dane still has one of mine he's selling. He posted it on a video a couple weeks ago
recently?
where he had the guitars like where he has the pedals in that.
Yeah, I know, we're in the middle.
Okay, he had a bunch of guitars in the middle of that, and he had he picked up my red Epiphone Annihilation V. He still has that.
Epiphone Annihilation V. I think
it's
he
red.
showed. I think you know, speaking of Dane, I talked to him like months ago, and he was like, "Laz, have me on your show." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "But can we do it at a time when you're like, otherwise it's not good for you because you're working and stuff?" And I'm like, "I'll try, but it's very hard for me to like have a day break, you know, especially on a Wednesday. Like Mondays, sometimes I can pull it off, like I did this week with Johnny, and that was fun because we'd been talking about it for weeks now, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Weeks. Finally made it happen. But yeah, they pulled me into that job again today. I was out in the city again. Had to put the other job off again, but he's so cool about it. He's got a lot of other stuff going on in his house, so I'm able to like push them off. And this one's more, the city one's more like, gotta have it done now because my daughter's gonna kill me because it's taking too long. Anyway, who had a theremin? So Janice listens to a lot of synth stuff. I don't know if you know, she's really gotten into the synthesizer stuff and listening to a lot of old school 80s stuff. And like, what's that band that she's into? Gaja Gugu or something like that. No, something else. I'm just making up 80s bands names. But anyway, so one of these synth guys does a lot of experimental live streaming synth stuff, and apparently blew out her ears with a really high pitched theremin tone that just, she's like, ah, remember that time when I went like this, Janice! And then she's like all, whoa, so she must have those earbuds, a little too loud. I don't know how loud this is for everyone else out there, but fair warning, I'm going to do it from here. Hello.
That's not bad at all.
Okay. But sometimes I do it from right here. Hello. Anyway, yeah, it's the high pitched stuff that really bothers her, and that one really like blew her eardrums out. So Holly says something here about no, I'm remembering wrong. EVH didn't wear in-ears. Yeah, I can't imagine that he did, but he might have just tried some kind of earplugs of some kind, like that knocked the dB down, like them erasers that I bought when I was at NAMM. Those things work really good. They just cut the dB by like 9 decibels, which is quite a bit. But you get the clear, the highs, and everything comes through clearly. You can hear people speaking clearly right in front of you, but it's just like toned down. So yeah, so you said hi to everyone in the chat. I see MPN has jumped in. What's up, MPN?
Yeah.
What's up, MPN?
Okay, so you've seen him rip him out so then he can play his solo. So yeah, so I can imagine that sometimes you might have them kind of like hanging over, kind of like contractor style ones. You just plug in for a little bit when it's really loud, and then you just toss them when you don't want them, and then grab another set. So yeah, monitors instead of headphones or earbuds. Yeah, right. Yeah, and the way that they're trying to control stage volume nowadays, a lot of the stuff, the front of house people are trying to control volume at the stage all around. And just, I think it makes it easier for them to have to get the sound and the blend of everything sounding better. I've always thought the most challenging part of like running front of house might be, okay, you're doing sound check with an empty stadium. Now you have, 15,000 or 5,000 or 8,000 people in a packed arena or whatever, and that's got to change the way things sound.
Yep.
Well, and half of them are screaming.
Like, yeah. I've always wondered, like, what do they do then? But I think nowadays they do have algorithms, probably AI helping with stuff like that, right?
Yeah, a lot of EQing is what I would guess, but
yeah.
For my KRK sub and monitors here, they came with an app. And I can like hit a button and hit it, and then let it. It makes a sound.
And it makes that sound.
Yeah, then it tells me what I need to
like
adjust
that, right?
more to get it to sound right.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, but you don't hear them doing that when the crowd's like there for like,
No.
right before the show. I think basically sound check is just to get everything set up so that the band is happy with their sound on stage, or that they can hear themselves with the proper mix, and then the rest they kind of have it EQ'd to a degree, but they probably, if they know their
first of all,
stadiums,
to make sure everything was working. Like,
that too, right? Check,
like
make
plug
sure the
everything
cables
in, make sure like let's make sure
Dude,
we got everything plugged in right.
You've come to one of my Hungarian festival pre-event things, didn't you? One time?
I haven't been to any of
like,
the events.
At my
yet.
brother,
You
not
invited
at
me. I was supposed to go. I wasn't able to though.
Okay, yeah, that's why. At my brother's, usually a week before the event, we go through everything and set everything up as if we're going to have it out there, and test everything for that exact same reason. And it's been my way of doing it. And then we do a sound check there too. But before we go out there, we make sure we eliminate any bad cables, any bad this, that, or anything, For the most part, it's been a pretty foolproof way of doing stuff. So, yeah. So how's everybody doing? 25 people in here, man. Dang. Thank you, guys and gals. for joining me on the show. I had some other unboxings. So this was one of the unboxings. This set of Sennheiser headphones that normally would cost.
Does it sound? They sound better.
They sound pretty great, but I don't know if I can I could ABM with these AKGs. These things are pretty sick too, I have to say.
Should have got some heavies right there.
And I have my other favorites, which I'd use more for, longer listening and say when I'm going to be producing music or doing something like that, where I'm sitting here for hours. But those are my biodynamics. I really like those. I got the open backs and the closed back ones. And what I like about these is, number one, they were more than half off, which you never get that kind of a price at Sennheisers, right? And they feel really good. They have a more of a stiff feeling cone, like this ear thing, but the shape, see how it's not round, it's more oval. So that kind of makes sense to fit your ears versus the round ones that everyone's used to, because your ears aren't perfectly round. And so there's that. And it's got the I thought I was going to mess up the light again. And then it's got the super long cable here that just goes and goes, right? Which is really nice. Not that I couldn't put an extension on the other one, I could, but the extensions that I have are even too long, and it's like, God, it's too much cable. This is like just enough. Gets me, I can go all the way to the door with these on. So it's like the perfect length. Totally by accident, by the way. And thank you, Steve from Boston, by the way, because he's the one I was watching one of his Amazon get these, they're good deals at Amazon show, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll get those. So I got them. So who else got something during Amazon Day? Let's see. The stacked monitor adds guitar and save, huh? Wow. Did he really? Didn't Alex used to have a half stack to monitor Ed's guitar on the stage next to him, like while he was in the back there drumming, so he can hear his brother? That would make sense, because they're the ones that are like, they're on it, right? They have to be in sync with each other. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Sherman Callahan, dude. Sherman, where have you been, bro? Nice to see you, man.
CC was in here.
I saw CC.
Why don't you show him his guitar?
It's not ready yet. And I'm going to be doing another coating on that this Sunday. I'll have some time, thank God. Even though we have like a family, well, not a family, we have like a friends thing. Brent was invited. I don't know if he's going to make it. But we have like some friends coming over, musical friends coming over Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be a day of rest, which for me means getting things like CC's guitar done. Right? There's no resting in Flying Pickle Productions. Speaking of resting, if Johnny was on the show, I was going to show him that I did get out his fabric pattern here for his guitar hanger.
There you go.
See, this is like the Dalmatian paw print kind of thing with little like heart shapes, for Howie the Beane, and then I have to redo the Kiss one. I'm gonna do the Kiss one again, and then I also have this. I got this in Peru, and I had my mom kind of add some more fabric to it to give it kind of a border. But this is something we got. Check that thing out. I should solo this. Hold on. I know this is not what people were expecting, but
it's pretty neat.
It's a hand woven. It's got all the major mythical creatures and things of the Peruvian culture.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. So I'm going to do a big one with that. And then I have this one. I'm calling this the polar bear. The polar bear one. This is something maybe for Ola, right? It's like this white, looks like polar bear fur, right? Just fun stuff like that. But that thing's shedding like a... Jesus. Might be a big mistake doing that one. And I can't imagine that thing hanging above amps, Just a little bit of too much heat and poof. Exactly. Oh my God. It could be where's that button? It's that kind of a situation, right? Anyway, Skyprop says that's neat. Yeah, man. Oh, I haven't done anything to it for like 2 weeks now. I haven't had time. I've been working so much. I haven't had like even any off time on the weekends at all. And with all the heat that we've had around here, whenever I've had a little extra time, I'm out there watering plants so they don't die.
Yeah, it's been brutally hot over here
It's
for
been brutal,
the
dude.
last month, really.
Brutal indeed. I see
Like
that.
an average day has been 110.
Yeah.
Over here,
That's
anyway.
crazy, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, in Livermore, it's not that much different. Yeah, yeah. Ron needs like 30 of those hangers. Ron, he's got like a spread of those foam things.
What's on your back wall, Ron? The black wall.
That looks like a curtain.
That's
that's
a curtain. Yeah.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah, because there's shelves back there full of cases.
Oh, cool.
That makes sense. That's cool.
Although I am going
Lex is in the house.
I am going to come across with a 2x8 and attach it to the shelves, and I'll be able to hang about 6 or 7 more guitars up there.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Nice. That's what I need to do with the storage upstairs, is actually create a upper shelving rack. Right now I have them laying on top of each other, which I think was a big mistake. I should have done them so it's lower, and so I can go on edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I did it that way in the other storage is there wasn't enough room for it, like, to me to pull them out and not hit the light that's up in the ceiling there, you know. But in the other storage, it's a different kind of angle, and I'd probably be able to pull it off. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Skyprop, a friend of mine bought a drum workshop drum set. Everything except the cymbals off the drummer from the Four Horsemen, the Metallica tribute. And he's like, dude, we need to put it up in your room. I'm like, where in the hell are you going to put it? There ain't no room. And the best part is he doesn't play drums. He just bought it because he had a chance to get it.
There you go. Yeah.
You need to make 3 more hangers just for yourself so you can finish your wall, man. That'd be cool once you finish that.
Well, that's just part of it too. I have to do the other side here, and then I need to do it like some of the ones.
I know, but just for your videos at least.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, that's why if I do get these like 3 or 4 done here, that'll be that. And yeah, I've got a bunch of other stuff. I need to make one for Rob Pierce. Amanda's
that'd be great.
We were talking about that.
Nice guy.
Super dude, super cool dude. And I'm so happy to see Black Cat just taking off, man. Henning did a video today.
I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw that he made it. I need to watch it because I know that amp already, but I'll watch it eventually.
Gee, my room, I can even tell you. You want me to measure it right now? Here we go. See, I got this out because I'm going to be doing some stuff this weekend, I'm hoping. So let's see. I can go from here.
That's so funny. I just sent him off on that tangent. Like,
so hilarious.
Let's go that way.
Okay. Basically, it's 11 feet that way by... All right, let's go. Oh, there goes the Star Wars poster. 11 feet that way by, let's say, to where the doorway is kind of, looks like about 14, like 13 and a half. And then there's that little area where the door is, you know, where that's at, right, Frank? Yeah, so there's like, you enter the doorway, but yeah.
This is 12
by 13 and a half.
12 by 14 since I have a 2-foot shelf where it would have been 12 by 16.
Wow, so you got an extra foot on me. Dang. But you have a basement, see?
Yeah.
You Midwesterners. You got basements and stuff.
Skyprop wants to know why you had that so handy.
Because I also have this handy. You know what that is?
I'm right here.
Right.
I'm right here.
Beep. Stud finder, because I gotta hang these hangers. Once I put them up, I measure and and I find the stud and try to put it in the stud if I can, etc. You know, an easy way to hang something that if you want it to go into the stud, but the stud's not right there, but the thing that you're putting up is bigger than where the 2 studs are, You just put a thin board from stud to stud in between, and then hang your heavy thing onto that board.
Do like a French
Figure
cleat.
that out? Is that what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. Sorry, I had to go there. Anyway, so you guys want to see what mod parts that I received for the Les Paul that I was thinking about doing this live and showing you guys how I do it, which is absolutely have no clue. I'm just going to rely on people in the chat to, like Ron, to tell me what not to do and what to do.
For what?
That's why I'm here. All right, let me show you. All right, here's the first thing. There we go.
Uh-oh.
What are those things?
Uh-oh. Did you get the arched ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is wise, right?
Yeah.
Now I hear that they may not fit perfectly, right? So I might have to still, like, sand them down and stuff like that. But we can at least kind of try it out on there and see how it looks, right?
Yep.
Right. So let's go ahead and open these up. I'm not going to use the opening knife for this. I'm going to use the scissors. Isn't there a band called Running with Scissors? I swear to God, there's a band called that. You ever heard of that band?
No,
very nice.
Never heard of that band.
Never heard of that band. So these are not the plastic ones. These are the metal ones. I don't know if that was a good or a bad idea, but I went with metal because metal.
Are you going to play metal?
Well, it is going into the punk rock Les Paul thing, right? So the whole idea is to make that thing look punk rock, thrash metal kind of look, right? Let me move the hearth out of the way. Put it back over here. So you guys want to see that? Let me show you guys what I got going on here. Check that out.
Dun, dun,
Look
dun.
at that. Dun, dun, dun.
So you're going to convert everything then with black stuff, right?
Yeah. And I got some speed knobs too. I hear echoing. Maybe you guys don't hear it, but I gotta mute the mic on that. There we go. It's gone. All right. So I got some other stuff. Now these are really cool. This is from All Parts, and I got this stuff from this place in Kentucky, of all places.
Cumberland Guitar, yeah.
You know of Cumberland Guitar?
Yep.
Yeah, Kentucky. So these came from Cumberland. So thank you, Cumberland people. You guys rock. And I got these. Now, you have to buy these in sets of 2, not like 4, right?
Should have told me. I got like 35 of those here.
I don't know if you got these kind though.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, I got to take them out. These are special. These are 1 louder. Hint, hint.
Oh, 11s?
These are special.
No, I don't have 11s.
They go to 11 because they're just 1 more louder, you know?
This is 1 more.
It's 1 more, isn't it?
Hey, yo, Greasy Monkey Guitars. Welcome in, bro.
Greasy.
So I got if you're going to have like a mod for a Les Paul traditional, you're trying to punk thrash metal out, it's got to go to 11, man. So,
well, dude, truthfully, this is like what these Les Pauls were made for, to tweak them and make them.
It's a $900 guitar, you know, and it's meant to punk it out a little bit, right? There you go.
I think
you need to take a chain and beat it if you really want to punk it out.
Well, I want to do natural club wear and tear on this thing, but yeah, you're right. It does need to get beaten up a bit, right? So there's that stuff. Then the other thing I was expecting was exactly what Ron's got going on there, which is that Rode mic, and I got an SM7. So an SM7B, I think I got.
Yeah, this is the 7. Johnny's got the 7B too.
Yeah, I got the 7. I think it's the 7 or the 7B.
This is 7B.
The one that I ordered, though.
Yeah, 7B. I remember you sent it to me. You showed it to me.
I sent a picture. Okay, you remember? Okay, good. Good thing to have young people in the chat. They have better brains. Speaking of that, let me have a sip of my apple juice. Yeah, Amanda Peters. I can't think tonight. Is Amanda here? Amanda. I don't see her in the chat, but Yeah, Amanda Peters. I was chatting with her about a week or so ago. We're talking about trying to get together during the Van Halen show, or I guess you could call it the tribute show, right? Because it's half of Van Halen, but it's not with any of the Van Halens in the show. But it's kind of weird saying that, right? But it is the tribute to by their dear friends, Sammy and Michael, and then we got you know some great players there. Joe Satriani on guitar, who's ripping it up. If you guys haven't seen some of those videos, he's making it his own, which I think is the way to do it. Like Johnny was saying too, man. He was glad to see that he's making it his own, because if you try to be Van Halen, then that's what you're trying to be, and no one's going to be satisfied with that, because you're never going to be him. You can emulate him if you want to. That's fine. And I don't have any qualms with anyone doing that. That's all. Go at it. People love Mozart, and they just can't do nothing but play Mozart.
Make it about the songs and not make it just about Eddie.
Yeah.
Make it about the music they made, and
just
play the music.
I think one of the greatest things that Edward Van Halen left with us was the idea behind his genius, and the idea meaning that it's about the music, and just keep playing, and whatever you get out of music. That's why I call this the music is therapy show, or music therapy labs, whatever. I talk about music as this transcendental thing, something that connects us all. It's like the force, it binds us, anyway. It's one of these things that we have that connects us to each other. It should never be something that separates us from each other. I think that's the saddest thing I see in the Van Halen community, is so many people trying to own a piece of Van Halen and having a piece of that and taking it and using it for their own use or gain or whatever. And I think that kind of I don't know, that I think that disturbs the spirit of it. I think it's better when we appreciate it through the love of music and play, because that's what you're doing. You're playing music, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I think Sammy and I think there might be something to that kind of thing, but I think Sammy and Alex are on good terms. I mean, they're buds, right? They talk all the time and stuff. So it's not like there's
Who's playing drums on that tour?
It's Bonham's son. What's his name? God,
Jason.
Joshua, but it's wrong. Jason Bonham. There you go. I don't know why Joshua is popping in my head, but Jason Bonham. Yeah,
he's a good drummer.
A monster. Hell yeah. Who's he playing with outside of? Doesn't he play with Tremonti sometimes, or who does he play with?
Not Ozzy.
No, Tremonti.
Oh.
Who does he play with? All right, look it up. MPN, you're here. I can't use my phone right now because it's over there. I'd have to look this up online here. Should I? I could do that. I don't know if I'll try that. Let's see. All right. What band does Jason Bonham play on? So, of course, the Circle with Sammy Hagar. He's got, he played with Foreigner from 07 to 08. Chickenfoot back in the day. Steel Dragon. And then his band, I guess, Bonham from 95 to 97. And, Sammy Hagar and the Circle. So Sammy's pretty much got all his boys there. It's the Sammy show. UFO. Guess he played with UFO. Who else? Yeah, I mean, a bunch of bands. Like, there was one called Damocracy. And then he did play during that Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin evening. And California Breed. Steel Dragon. Is that kind of like a Steel Dragon? Is that like a real band, or is that like a band that makes fun of
no, it's not. Your thing is Steel Panther.
Steel Panther. Steel Dragon, Steel Panther. Ironic that they both went with steel. Anyway, who cares? All right. But yeah, man, should I start digging into this guitar right now? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So what are my first steps here? I'm gonna take the mic over here like this now. Watch this.
I would think take the strings off would be the first step.
all the way off. I can just loosen them.
Depends on if you want to change them or keep them.
Go like this. You guys see that right there, right? See my hands there? All right. Now let me see if I can find my tools. So I've got my little toolbox here. I'll show that to you guys real quick. This one's a tiny one. That's not what she said. Someone else is gonna have to hit the laugh track stuff. So I have all kinds of like little accoutrement and tools and what's nots in here. Inside the bigger compartment. I want to make sure that top is on before. Hold on. Everything's gonna flop out of there and fall all over the guitar. That would be not funny.
That's what she
maybe
said.
It would be funny, but exactly. But I've got all my standard stuff that you need. I've got my screwdriver with the multi little bits that you can. I got a cordless soldering iron because I solder all the time. Left track, please. My little string cleaner thingy, little Allen keys. Are you guys seeing any of this? Is this too far up? Yeah. This is kind of good to have. You guys have one of those?
You could solo yourself right now.
Oh, I could. Oh, the guitar part?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I got the fast fret, which also inside of here, you hear that rattling. Those are those little little springs that you put at through the hole. I know where your trem arm goes. So if you have a Strat, you have a little tension on there. So that's inside there. And I got some batteries. Got little needle nose vice grips. I need to say, I'm getting dry throat. Okay, let's get this stuff out of it. I got some deoxit, because you got to have the deoxit handy, right? Some batteries. You never know when you might need some AAAs. Your little, might use this right now, right? You guys ever seen one of these?
Knob
Ron, you know what
puller.
that is exactly what that is. Hold on, where is it? Should be this button, actually. All right, it's a knob puller. That's right. All right, let's put that aside.
But I'm not going to say it.
Why not? Why not, Ron? Then we got this.
Mine's asleep.
It's like, you don't need a wrench per se. This thing will grab any nut, right? You gotta be faster than that, Ron. Come on, with the sounds. Anyway, this is kind of nice little handy little cleaning tool, right? Music Nomad, I believe. Yes. And we have the standard kind of needle nose, but with the little spring there, so it makes it easy to go. You don't have to pull back and forth. It just opens up for you like that. Real nice, right? And then this thing I was looking for. You know what that is, Ron?
Yep. ESP.
ESP tool. The ESP tool. So that can
You know what ESP stands for, don't you?
Looks like a divot fixer.
Electronic Spanish something.
Electronic sound products.
Sound products. Here you go. See, I was close. Not. And then I got these handy little StewMac, fret file kind of thing.
Touch-up files, yeah.
Touch-up files. Real nice to have. You can see this one's gotten more wear, obviously. And what else? What else you got here? It's on one of these little tiny little. Get into the little grooves, like there, like that. Look at that. And then I got some solder because if you got the cordless soldering iron, you gotta have some solder, right? Because I'm soldering stuff all the time. And these can come in very handy at times. Yeah. When you're trying to find it, Ron, like, where is it down there? All right. And then we've got.
That sounds painful.
And then everyone's got to have one of these little syringes, right? You know what that is, right?
Drugs.
It's made by Groove Luber.
Ew.
Sounds like something you get at a head shop.
Well, I'm trying to get the right angle.
Groove luber.
It's groovy lube, huh?
Can you read it? Oh, geez, the plastic's getting in the way. That's what she said.
What kind of groove is it for lubing?
I should turn it like that, right? Big Ben's nuts. Now, what's cool about this is the little applicator tips that they give you. That's what she said. You know, let's go pull them out. Pull it out. Show it to everybody. Look at how fine of a tip this thing has. Yeah, you put a little of that lube right into the nut there. Anyway, so that's cool. I like these little things like that. And then what else is in here that I'm going to possibly need tonight? Don't know if I'm going to need that. Some nice little Music Nomad tool. It's got that Music Nomad blue. I think that's what that's called, Music Nomad blue, right? And what else? I think that's it. I think that. Oh, yeah. Got that. Oh, where's the camera?
Yeah, you need to get rid of that and just buy the Ernie ball.
Oh, are you talking about this thing over here?
Yep.
There it is. Oh my God, everything's backwards. All right. Anyway, so we should be taking off the knobs first or the strings first? Should we do the knobs?
Go for it. Go for it, Adrian.
All right. Now, normally, if you're not too concerned about your guitar and you want to put some scratches on it, you can just go ahead and just right. But you can be a little smarter than that.
It's a punk guitar. It's supposed to have vomit and everything on it.
I thought that was the whole point of buying the puller.
Well, should we try to
use your knob puller.
All right, where'd that thing go? Where did I put that thing anyway?
Honey.
It looks small. I don't know if the knob's going to fit.
Where did that thing? Must have fallen down. It did fall down. All right, here we go. So here's the knob puller, right? Can you see what I'm doing? See that?
Mm-hmm. Now you push down the ring. There you go.
The ring down. Just go like this.
And you pull it real hard and you smack yourself in the nose.
It came right out. See that? Look at that. Then you just pop that out.
Those knobs right there, those break very easy, the edges of them.
I bet. Look how thin that is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the knob puller is probably the better way to go than the ESP
yes,
tool.
sir.
Damage it. So you can save these for a future, right? Set that aside for now.
Well, for the next Les Paul that Octo gets, he'll need those.
Right. Let's do it again. Here we go. Hold on.
Liza's doing what they call a knob job.
Is that what they say on the street? All right, here we go. Look at that. Comes right out.
When you're pulling it, man, put your head right over it so you make sure you get it straight.
I don't know about that, Ron.
Make a fist while you're doing it too.
Make a fist.
Wear a spiked leather glove too, or brass knuckles even.
Hell bent for leather. Oh, okay, there we go. Pretty easy work. See, when you got the right tools, it makes all the difference, right? It really does. I mean, if you had to do like a bunch of these all at once, this would be a really easy, quick job kind of thing to have.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding.
Look at that.
Yeah, if you're actually working on guitars, you need stuff like little things.
Yeah,
like
stuff
that
like
to
this.
Make it easier.
So good to have something like that, right? So we're done with that now. All right, now how do we put these ones on? That's the question. I'm just kidding. All right.
G Butch is
make sure you turn the volume all the way up.
All right,
Yep.
Let's go like this. All right.
Then you gotta be OCD and put the 11 at the same spot on every one of them.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So now if we're going to go like from here and it's going to turn all the way to 11, I want to see the 11 facing me like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to go like
It's a lie though, because it really doesn't go to 11. Just the knob does.
So is this way on or is this way on?
No, towards the neck. That's on.
Towards the neck. See, so I did it right.
G. Butch has said that some real blood would be pumped on that thing.
Some what?
Nose
Some
blood.
real blood.
Some
If
real
you'd
blood.
if you'd have busted your nose while you're taking those knobs off, that would have been perfect.
Yeah. Well, if Johnny was here, I would do it for him, but he's not here now. I'm kidding. I was listening back to the show, and no, he's not going to get that guitar for Christmas. Ron, are you crazy?
I just thought you'd buy him one.
If they make miniatures, hey Kiesel, make some miniatures. There you go. There's a little extra like swag kind of thing you can get into, right?
You bought the miniature.
I did, didn't I? Oh, that's wrong. Well, these kind of, they go on there, but they kind of come off really easy. Do you notice? Ah, that's all right. Ooh, I like that. Speedy.
Now you know if you do the dime thing, take a hot soldering iron and just like poke it over top each number on the sides.
Yeah, you
so
can feel it,
no,
right?
no, not on the top, on the sides.
On the sides?
Yeah,
Why?
because then you can grip them. I'll show you one. Hold on.
I don't know. I mean, this I've always liked how these feel because just rub your hand right on it and it turns. It's great to have that.
And now you have to change those pickup rings. They look terrible.
See, that's exactly why I got the correct pickup rings for this for this mod. Here, here's the last one. Is it in the right position? What do you guys say? Can you tell? It's hard to tell, huh? I think that looks pretty good to me. Anyway, there we go. I like it. I like it. Look at that. Doesn't that look better than it did before?
Not yet. None of those pickup rings are
I
screaming
know.
at me.
That's the other thing I forgot to order. I need a black one.
Oh, yeah, you need that too. That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then, have you guys seen this? Switch,
Charles.
The switch ring. Well, I'm gonna break the neck.
Yeah.
Like that.
More Paul, less Paul.
Less Paul.
Like this, Laz.
More. Oh, where is it? Dang it. More Paul. Oh my god. And then I gotta get some different tuning buttons for this
Like
thing.
this, Laz.
All right, hold on. Let me get you in here. What you got? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Huh.
I just make my own.
Oh.
I do it to the yellow ones too.
Like burn it, right? Just burn it.
Yeah. Just what you do is get an old pot, put it on there, set your
60
soldering
degrees.
iron, set your soldering iron, and then just hit it, turn it, hit it. That way it's straight every time, and they're all straight and level.
Oh, there you go. You got like a scientific method and all.
I don't fool around. Dude.
All right, you guys ready for the next step? All right, let's go to the strings thing. Here we go. Back to the less Paul. So, oops, sorry. Should I bring you back
That's all
in?
right. No,
Show it.
this
Show
is
it.
one of my
Show
knob
it. Show it.
connect
Show it.
knob thing.
Oh, nice. Little box of knobs.
One box.
Knob
You knob
collector.
collector,
Yeah.
you. Is that what you do in the dungeon there, in the good dungeon?
Yeah, well, you got to do
Collect
something.
knobs. We got to do something, right? Now, what would you suggest? Oh, there's already like a little spot right there.
There you go.
There you go. Perfect. Anyway, so what would you suggest you do with these like little screw holes here, where you used to have the pick guard, right? You just put the screw back in is what I did, but there might be something that looks better than that.
I would just leave it open, honestly. But
Yeah, leave it open and take a colored marker, and color in the hole.
What if I just used the crayon that was that red color and just stuck that in there? That'd work too. Right? Something like that. All right. What's next? All right, strings. All right, here we go. You guys want to see that part? I can whip it around.
Now you gotta get the rest of the black bridge and tailpiece.
Well, I'm gonna leave the rest chrome parts, but I'm probably gonna take the covers off, and I'm probably gonna just get chrome like kidney shaped knobs for the tuners. I might change the tuners. I might put locking tuners on there. What do you guys think of that? Good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah. Down. Yeah. Down is off. No, you're tightening.
That's tightening. So
yours is opposite than mine. Then.
That's weird.
I got the
what if I just loosen
I got the black
them?
one, the same one as Dane has.
No, I gotta take it out. I gotta replace the strings. All right, might as well get new strings on here, right? Got a few wraps on that one. I should replace the strings on my Valiant too. I haven't played that since I put the strings on it. What's nice about the traditionals, by the way, if you guys don't know this about the Gibson traditionals, it's got a maple neck. A bit more robust.
Did you get the maple inserts for CC's guitar that you was going to use?
No, not yet.
Charles, all Paul, 100% Paul. He said, "What is the middle position called then?"
Oh, it's a good question. So there's less Paul, more Paul. I guess it would be all Paul. Less Paul. I just poked myself. I might bleed. Some people hate blood. I don't have a problem with it. Oh, I did it again.
I was gonna say, just don't do it again. Yeah.
Dude, I'm a carpenter. You don't think I bleed every day? It's like it's part of the business. It's like if you don't bleed once, it's like you ain't working. It's funny. These strings were fairly new too, but it never hurts to replace them, right? Some fresh strings on there. The strings that everyone's kind of been trying out lately because they're sending them to everybody. Those string joys. I'd like to try some of those. Now, this is the part when I get nervous with the Les Paul, because I always worry about I'm going to accidentally turn these things and it's going to mess up the whole setup.
What do you mean, turn what?
You accidentally push this and
bridge
it raises a little.
pins.
You end up whacking everything out, and you got to redo everything again.
If you
or for the tailpiece rather,
tape them down.
You can
taping them down is a good idea.
If you want more sustain on that guitar, Laz, put the strings in through the front and wrap them over top of it.
I've heard about that, but I wonder how does that make it more sustaining?
Strings on contact more of the guitar.
It's just more in contact with the metal of the bridge,
which is in the guitar.
It's going to be sliding around on top more though.
No,
and then
it don't.
Changes the action.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, you don't raise the bridge any.
Well, not playing on.
I did it on my son-in-law's Les Paul, and he's like he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe the difference.
Doesn't that change the tension? I've heard about this. I mean, I've heard there's all these things about that. Like it changes the tension. Some people like it because it's more slack feeling. Isn't that true? I'm having to cut the strings because I can't pull it through without cutting them. It's like too wound up at the headstock side. You guys want to see that?
My 59 Junior's done that way.
I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of a big change, Ron.
But that just has a wrap tailpiece bridge, right?
Yeah, the bridge isn't. There's no bridge on the Junior.
It's the bridge and tailpiece in one. Yeah.
I mean, I have been drinking apple juice, so I could be open to suggestion. It's an old joke. All right, so not a lot of grime came off those strings, so that tells you I'm not playing enough. All right, next. These things, right? All right. I guess I could use this. Let me turn this back around. It's taking longer than I thought. Oops. See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. It did anyway. I'm knocking into the mic. See. Okay, it goes that way, right?
The screws go towards the neck.
Yes. All right. Anyway, so do I take it off from here?
Yeah.
It's that simple. And then we're going to take the...
You need to buy a little powered screwdriver. Makes it a lot quicker.
I know that. I mean, I do have that, but I didn't want to do this the old-fashioned way. All right. So here's a handy little way of holding your little mini screws. You got to have your Star Wars, like New Hope DVD, you know. You can put it inside here. I'm kidding.
You just say no hope?
That's what I should be saying. All right. Yeah, I need a little container.
Skyprop's saying take off the pickup covers while you're at it.
Yeah, I was planning to do that too. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
All right, hold on. Where's the... You know, I'm going to set it on the table here and hope I don't lose them in this like next 20, 30
Yeah,
minutes.
usually the pickup covers are either slightly soldered on or they're glued on or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to
either might be tricky.
You have to either heat them up or find the weld spot if there's.
I think you're right. That might be more complicated than I want to do tonight. And I'd have to take I'd have to, yeah, she did. And then I'd have to.
I mean, there's a chance since it's a lower, cheaper guitar, not cheap, but cheaper, that they didn't solder it or anything. Maybe they're just on there.
That's why this is here.
You just find out real quick.
We're going to find out real quick. Well, first off, we got to see if the curvature of the covers is even the right.
Did you get two small ones, or did you get one high one and one short one?
I got the proper set.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah, but thank you for checking on me there, Papa Ron. Ron's kind of like Papa Smurf of the community.
I am the oldest one here of us three.
That's true. You're 67, right?
Yeah. 102.
102.
I started looking bad at 100.
Da, 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 da.
Wow, I figured that would have the steel cable.
Look at that.
The steel braid, but it don't.
Oh, no. These are the cheaper ones. All right. Well, I think we should just pull this off. I don't see any solder connection there anywhere, which is kind of nice. Oh, but to take the silver part off might be, right? Ah, you're right. But maybe we'll just go black and chrome. I don't know. It would be cool to put all black parts on here, though, right? I'd have to go to FU Toner. Who else? One of them guys. I don't know if FU Tone carries.
I don't think he carries Gibson parts.
I think Zach's 1 year younger than me.
Oh, there goes the springs.
Little late.
I mean, they're here, but
little late.
Okay.
I'm really glad you didn't lose those. I should have thought to warn you about that.
Yeah, see, there's that solder right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Should be two, one on each side.
Yep.
So you just heat it up with your soldering iron and pop it off.
Should I do that right now? Should we go?
Go for it.
All the way.
Let's go.
Right, let's do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
All right. I don't know if these batteries are good or not, but we're turning this thing on. And how do you test this, Ron? Do you lick it?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Thank you.
Oh, well, look
Gotta
at
see
that.
if it's
Even
good
got
or
a-
not.
Even got a little light. Look at
Maybe smell it first.
that. Oh, it's getting warmer. All right, I better get like something like this here, right? All right.
Sky Props had some apple juice tonight too.
So I might need to pry it away as I'm heating it, right? Is the metal gonna get hot in my hands? Let's see. Let's see if anything's getting hot enough. I don't know if it's gonna be hot enough yet. This
I don't
has a
think it's-
490T in there.
I don't think it's gonna burn you.
It's not having an effect yet.
Yeah, there you go.
What a dumbass.
Oh my god. I don't know if I have to push the little red button to have it on, or I don't think so.
Yeah,
'cause
you
it
probably
says
have to push
on.
the button, hold it.
I don't know. I think that's just the light. Because that would be kind of weird to have to hold that button the whole time. And the switch goes on and off. Like, so there's off and then on. And then this is
But
just
you've never
little
done
extra. You're right. Is that
You're not
how
that much of a loser, are you? Oh, no.
Yeah,
What's
I don't
the
know.
problem? Why are you calling me?
A lot of solder there for a not very hot iron here. I'm going to slip right in. Whoa! It's not doing anything. See, I need the real soldering iron. I mean, it's doing a little something, but it's going to take forever, you guys. Does this have like a adjustment to like higher temperature? Exactly. If we do, this is going to take way too long. I mean, I see that it's marring the surface a little bit, so it's like got some heat
Just
going on.
give us some time to let it heat up and take out the other one and see if it's
All
heated
right,
up. By
yeah,
then.
let's do that. All right, let's do that. Let's stand it right here now. All right, I'm going to hang it off the edge of the table here, and hopefully it doesn't drop onto that plastic bag. All right, I'm going to take these away. I'm going to need these. I need these. You know what we could do is compare the new one with the old one, right? Well, clearly the plastic one has a much greater curvature to it. But let's just set it on there.
If you use 4-inch wood screws to hold the corners down, you can just drive it down as tight as you can. That'll punk it out.
It looks a little bit bigger too. A little bit. But let's see. Let's check it out. I asked the guy, do these fit less balls?
They fit less balls than they do more.
Well, the main thing is, do the screw holes line up, right?
You can make 4 new ones.
No! That's what the little flashlight thing is for, right? It's just like pretty much totally useless. It does look like it lines up, though. You know, let's test
What
that
you
out.
need to do is take that soldering iron, get it red hot, and engrave in the top skin.
Ron, where do you get these ideas?
I've been to a few punk shows.
Skin. And on the other one, you put head, right? God. All right. All right, let's just see what it looks like in here.
Are the what's it called? Pickup rings different? The two black ones, are they both identical?
Well, one's skinnier than the other.
So the skinnier one goes on the neck, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
What's that say in there? Costanza?
This is LPT or
No, I'm talking about the writing on the wood.
LP tree. Yeah, inside here.
Oh, yeah. From here where I'm looking, it looks like it says
LP3.
Costanza.
That's funny. Costanza. It says LP tree, which is kind of weird. All right. Come on. You know what? You're gonna go right there. You're gonna go.
Yeah,
right
Johnny's
there.
playing Call of Duty. I have to join him when we're done.
He's missing all the fun.
Yeah, Sky Prop. 4-inch screws
I
go
had
straight
something
down
more
through there
important.
and through the back and pull it right down.
And just use a sander on the back and make it flat.
Yeah. Send it over to Oklahoma. He's pretty good at drilling holes through the body.
Okay, this is starting to like make me scared.
It goes this way, right? Yeah. Why are you scared?
Because I don't like drilling holes in guitars.
Yeah. Wants to drill a hole in the guitar.
Well, I used some
Sometimes
hard
that's
rock
weird,
maple to fill the hole in that he went through straight through MPN's guitar.
Right? You had no fear at all, Ron. Just went right at it, didn't you?
You can't, man. If you
No, you
worry
can't.
about it, you screw up.
You're right. You gotta have no fear.
Well, it's about that balance of giving a shit but not having fear.
No, it's like you do want to do it with care, like what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't be so afraid of it that
Yeah.
you know.
I used to have a shirt that said, "I'll do it, whatever it takes."
This is how do you do this, Ron?
My boss used to give one of my coworkers shit because he was afraid of the fire. You know, like if something would flame up on the stove or whatever,
really?
he'd be afraid of it. And my boss was like, well, he's pointing at me. He's like, watch him cook. He's not afraid of the fire. He's like, quit being such a pussy.
That's funny. Did that teach you to be not afraid, or did the guy burn his eyebrows off?
Trial by fire.
Yeah, no, the guy that he's talking about was actually the guy that told us about the bowling alley.
Okay, that guy. I remember that guy.
That guy, and he actually turned into a really good cook. He had a lot of potential when I worked with him, but he went on to work with a lot of great chefs actually.
Cool.
But now he's in the he got out of the cooking business and he's into the housing business,
making more money business,
buying and selling houses. Yeah, because he's got the personality for it too, and he's a hard worker and he's detail oriented, and he should make it pretty well. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. I should reach out to him.
Market, yeah, shouldn't be too tough.
And he's in LA, so it's a lot of big money deals.
Yeah, if you know the right people and you get into the right.
Yeah, and he, truthfully, I'll just say it. He's Jewish, so he has a lot of Jewish connections, and they have a lot of people that are in that business that have, that'll just plug them right in because he's Jewish.
Well, like any community, you're gonna have help from the community that you're in. So if you have a solid community,
it
almost doesn't really have anything to do with ethnicity as much as.
Laz, you should be here this weekend's the Italian festival, the Grecian festival, and the Serbian festival.
Damn. All in one
well, not
weekend?
to take this off the rails, but I have a harder time with that because I'm, like such a mixed race person, and I don't have that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it's just a little foreign to me.
Yeah. Oh, geez, this is really hard. Is there like a tool for this?
Yeah.
Invent it.
There should be. Like a lining up tool. I bet Stu Mac has it. It's probably $200, right?
$75 shipping.
There you go. Just the shipping.
The best thing with Stu Mac.
I thought I had
best.
Okay, I'm done. Tomorrow.
You can do it, Laz.
It's late, dude. It's like, what time is it already?
What you have to do is take the needle nose and shove the spring up on there and get the screw started.
I have no idea what you're trying to tell me right now. That's make no sense.
Okay.
How does the needle nose?
Put the screw on. Put the spring on the screw.
All right.
Now take some needle nose and shove the string up with your thumb over top the screw head on the pickup ring.
Give me an idea. I think this is what you're trying to tell me. Where's my needle nose that locks? Oh, there we go. There you go. Now you tell me, Ron.
Well, you got to learn somehow.
Okay, see that? There we go. Right.
Okay, don't crush the spring, just enough to hold it.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I've got a better idea. I'm gonna
And then
slide.
get the screw started, then take the needle nose off.
I mean, you could just slide the spring up and clamp below the spring and tighten it down that way too.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Or you can get some super glue and glue the spring to the ring.
Yeah, here we go. See that?
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Ron.
Now can you turn the screw?
Oh, it just flew off.
Oh no!
Because I didn't want to clamp it on so hard that it was gonna like mess up the screw. So I just lost one of the springs went flying that way.
Oh
I have no idea
no!
where
Hey,
that went.
it's punk. You only need one spring anyhow.
I just want to get one of these on tonight.
I thought you had it.
No.
That's what she said.
You had it, so you didn't.
See, I thought this was gonna be easy, man.
There's nothing easy.
Nothing's ever easy.
Do you guys know the band Bush?
Yeah, of course.
Man, they played at the state fair over here in Sacramento the other day.
Right on, dude. I would have seen that.
It was sold out. Otherwise, I would have went. I didn't find out about it until it was too late.
Okay, hold on. Don't want it to be too tight.
Well, luckily you just kind of cleaned up in there, so you should be able to find the spring. Hopefully,
Kind of cleaned up. That's good. Yeah, it's somewhere over there, but you're right. I did kind of clean up. I was hoping it was going to be right in here just now, but that's wishing. All right, so.
It's like a grinder in your garage. That's that tool that throws all your little stuff all over the place.
Oh, how am I doing this? How's that going to work? Okay, hold on. Think, Laz. Think with thy brain. All right, here we go. Man, even this way, it's a pain.
Send it to me, Laz. I'll do it for you.
I don't want to send my guitar over there. It's too far away. Why don't you move over here, Ron? Move nearby. Come over this way. Oh, but how am I gonna? Okay, I'm gonna have to release this.
I said you don't lock this bolt, the screw. You can't turn it.
I don't think it's in the hole. Where is it?
I'll leave that one alone.
No, it's not. Oh, I almost lost it again. All right, never mind. Yes, it's not working.
literally the way that I've always done it is just put the screw like where it's supposed to be. Put the spring on there, and just guide with both hands. Guide the screw to where it needs to go, and just tighten it on there. Once it starts, it's done. Like I usually don't have trouble with this part, truthfully.
It might be because I'm like sitting in a weird position without very good lighting, trying to do it in a,
But just have a little screwdriver, yeah, exactly, and just kind of wiggle it around until it starts.
Hey, it worked. There you go.
That's
Brent.
You know what? Just
G.
direct
Butch,
mount it.
you're right. G. Butch is 100% right.
Put some foam underneath of it so you can adjust it and just direct mount the damn thing.
What? I have no idea what that means either. All right, I don't know where the springs went. Any plates.
You got two more on the other pickup.
Let's see if we can do the soldering thing. Might as well burn my fingers while we're at it, right? Make it a real show, as Johnny would say. Let's make it a real show. Let's burn Laz's fingers.
You can use the springs from the front one.
That's funny. I quit.
You want to punk it out. If you want to punk it
um,
out, you just take duct tape and hold them in with duct tape.
There you go. All right, let's see if this works at least. Where's the little raggedy do here? See if this thing's even got any worth to it, because if it can't melt the solder right now after sitting around with that long, nope. Either the batteries are dead, or you're right that I have to hold this down. So I'm going to hold it down. Let's see if it changes.
It runs on batteries?
Yeah, dude, do you see a cable anywhere here?
Well, we
thought that's why it wasn't working, because it wasn't plugged in.
That's pretty funny. Let me get closer. Closer. No. It's battery operated.
Now it's Radio Shack. How old is that thing?
I mean, it's, the batteries might have been in there for a while. Yeah. Maybe we'll continue this on a dedicated video.
Do you have one you can plug in?
Somewhere. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
All right, where do I
Plug it in, turn up the full volume, full heat.
Full heat. Oh my God.
Turn it up to 11.
Just don't touch the wires.
Need more apple juice for this kind of stuff here. All right, I should have. Yeah, there we
Or
go.
if you have a Dremel tool with the little
Dremel
blade, you can saw through it.
Oh my God, no! That's the last thing I want to have a bunch of like metal flakes all over the place here. All right, let's turn it up. Turn it on.
Tune in,
600.
turn on.
600 something.
Or turn on, tune in, and turn
It
it
goes up to 896.
There you go. That'll do it.
It might be a little much, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? All right, let me set this over here so that if it falls right onto the plastic bag so it burns the whole place down. All right. So, look at that.
That's
I'm
even the
armed and
right one.
dangerous.
That's perfect. You can put that right in the angle with the wedge, and
Whew. That puppy got hot quick. All right.
probably already hotter than the battery one.
Oh God, it's ready to go.
All right, just put it in there on an angle and rip her out.
It's not quite there yet. Yeah, that wire thing is kind of in the way. Look at that. I see smoke.
Don't get eager and press harder. Just consistent pressure.
Okay. Here, let me just go like this. There we go. Should it just come away?
It'll just liquefy.
It's liquefying.
You might
A lot
want
of
to turn the
times you
pickup
solder
on its
sucker.
side. There you go. That way, this hot solder doesn't fall down on the wires.
Oh. Too late.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah, they put a lot of solder, like a pretty thick dab of solder on there. What's weird is you get the one hot, but how do you wedge it away while the other one's still on there? You know what I mean? I mean, you almost want to like be dropping it out, or no? Have any of you guys actually done this?
Yeah, I think you'd want a solder sucker. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, and how do I do that when I have two hands on this?
Well, you just leave it on flat, essentially, on the table, and use your left hand while the right hand does the soldering.
Oh, I burnt the paper. Look. At least the smoke got to it. This modding stuff is kind of hard.
Do you have a vise?
Les, don't ruin the whole point of your show.
See, everything's like wrong. That should be on my right side here. I should be able to pop it off, but it's not coming off. And that's the only place that would be solder is those two spots, right?
Sometimes they use glue too, though.
You guys are telling me all the secrets now. It's probably been wax potted in there. It's like waxed in there, right?
But usually it's not like glued super hard, so you could just pop it off there. But the solder would be too strong to do that. So you need to make sure it's desoldered well enough first. Because if you're not getting solder to come out of there, it's probably just it's probably not desoldering properly.
I mean, I feel a pickup cover that I'm holding is it's pretty getting hot. You know what I mean? Oh, Ron, you're killing me, man. Hard enough to concentrate on this. I'm thinking of that song, "Devil Went Down to Georgia." Steel. His name is Laz. He decided to mod guitars. It's not working for me. Yeah, I can't seem to do it. I don't have the patience.
Do you have a vice?
Dude, it's 9:36 at night on a weeknight, and I got to work tomorrow at like 7 a.m. So I'm stopping. But what I will do is I'll take the other cover off, and then we'll figure this out tomorrow.
The cover's not hot enough to burn that cotton paper there, is it?
What, this?
Yeah.
This right here?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm like,
all right.
I mean, it might do something to the finish though, so I'll drop it there. How about that? All right, so let's do this one.
Don't lose the springs.
Well, I already lost. Oh, I found one of them. There it is. I see one of them.
Want me to send you 10 or 12?
Nah, I can pick those up at like the local guitar center or something.
That was me, Zach.
I mean, you sending them will cost more than me buying it at the guitar center down the street. Luckily, I have one really close by. Not just that, there's like 5 guitar shops within like, well, 5? Let me see, 1, 2, 3.
Guitar center doesn't count.
You know, you can use a spring from ballpoint pens too.
Although the techs and Guitar Center in the Bay Area are probably better.
Let's pull that one off too. Well, this is a learning experience for me, but I'm sure people who haven't done this that are watching are going, "Oh wow, that looks kind of difficult, Laz." It doesn't seem to go as easily as one might think, right? And that's why maybe having like the proper work table and not working on like a piano bench that moves around and or a bed. Probably another reason why it's good to have like a decent bench where you're like standing up in front of it with really good lighting on it and everything too, right? Wouldn't you say all those things matter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God, dude. I'm gonna come over there and break that thing.
Fine, I'll break out the cello.
Fine. All right, now at least I know what not to let happen again. I wonder if, like, before you unscrew it now, if you wrap, nah, that wouldn't work. I wonder if Phil McKnight has a video about this. I'm gonna go watch that before I go to sleep. Well, I have another apple juice to drown my sorrows into. Thank you, Ron. Hey, thank God the knob puller thing worked. If you can't figure that part out, man, we're in trouble.
No, that part was smooth.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Now we know how to remove that properly. Look at that.
Do you have the rubber flexible hose?
I do.
There you go. Use that.
How's that going to help? The problem is
you replace a spring with the flexible hose.
Oh, I see what you mean, like that surgical tubing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I've never had so much trouble with those.
All right,
You
let me
just,
try one more time. Let me do one more try here.
because you almost had it that time where you just,
Right?
went for it. But yeah, you just got to make sure it doesn't slip off there. You just got to be really careful that it doesn't
You have
slip
to
off.
take your time and act as if, right, Trent?
Well, now you know what can happen, so hopefully you adjust.
Exactly. I know what can happen, exactly. All right. All right, let's try it again. Can you see this? It goes this way, right? You want to get the position.
Use your thumb and pointer finger on your right hand to hold the spring and the screw.
What?
Yeah, no, like exactly like you're just kind of trying to do. And then use that to line it up. And then once you want to kind of stick it into the hole and stick it in there, and then grab your screwdriver and start it.
No, don't you wiggle out of there, you little bastard. Stay, focus. Holy crap. You know what would have been really cool if Gibson was smart? They'd put a little like posty kind of thing there that sticks out right here, so that the spring will set on that, so it doesn't slide around like this. And you know what I mean, like a little nipple. You know what I'm saying? And then it would make the transition easier. You just like slip it right over the little nipple thing. The screw goes right into the spot, like right there. Because you're supposed to be like having all this pressure on this, and then you got to get to the screw head and turn it before it pops out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of maneuvering you got to do, and all the same while holding the ring. Okay, I think I got it this time. I finally got one. Success! Look at that.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. That looks way better too, honestly.
Yeah, I like it with the chrome. What do you guys think?
Put it out. Just show it. Put it on there real quick.
All right.
I think it looks way better already.
Now, do I have it the right direction, or is it this way? The screws.
Yeah, it's that way.
That's
Unless
right.
you want to be greedy style Kirk Hammett.
No, thank you. Okay, let's see if we can do this second one here. So you get the first one in. Once you get your cherry popped and you get that first one done. Right? All right, come on. See what I mean about if you had like this, if there was like a little nipple right there, and
Yeah.
that just, and it just held the spring from doing that.
Yeah.
That would be smart. Come on, Gibson, get it together. You've been doing this for how many years? And I just came up with that first time trying it.
Well, they don't want to change the original design. You got to play authentic, man.
Play authentic. Make it like they made it back in 1950. What? Let's all fly in the same old airplanes that we used to have back then. Why change them? Why improve anything? Well, and then when they do try, they force it down everyone's throat like that crazy tuner thing they did. All right, come on. Don't you slip out of that. No.
Yes. All right.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, hold on. Gotta go quite a bit. Quite a bit. Closer.
Right after you get it, Keith has a good point. Don't you want black screws?
Well, I can do that one. Oops. Oh, one at a time afterwards. No, you might be right. But see, that's why I was thinking about leaving chrome black. This is black. The headstock's black. It's got chrome parts on it. So I was thinking about maybe leaving it with the covers on, but I was also thinking about taking it off too, because it kind of looks cool, all black. Back in black. Now, did I put it the wrong way? So it goes like this, right? Or no?
That's like Greeny style, Kirk Hammett's guitar.
It is this way. Huh? But isn't the narrow part supposed to be toward the neck?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it backwards. Look.
So you're just gonna have Kirk Hammett style guitar.
All right, I'm gonna have to go Kirk Hammett. It's forced upon me.
The way you had it. No, the way you had it was. Oh no, you're right. Never mind. Yeah.
This way, right? All right. Now having to set in the proper height is important, but we can do that later, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go a little bit further in.
You should before we go, you should show a picture of Kirk Hammett's Greeny.
Yeah, right.
Just because it'll show that the pickup will be flipped like that.
I bet you he did the same thing I did. He's like, I'm not fucking doing that again. And he just stuck with it all his life. Are some of these longer? Yeah, because you got the long. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, so they got shorter and longer. Look at that. That would make sense. Oh, really? Oh, I think that's what that is. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least this way I got one on, and I did a bunch of scratching on the guitar too, so that punked it out a little bit. Right? Isn't that great? Perfect. Yeah, because this guitar was looking way too clean.
I agree, it was. So that was going to be the first thing I suggested. Honestly, once you're done with all the mods, is you got to relic it now.
We should have done it with all the parts off first. Drag it down the street like they did on the Andertons video. Did you see that? They did that on an April Fool's Day, where they have their luthier, their guy, and they're like, oh, we're gonna mod this thing and relic it and da 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 da, and then they drag the guitar all around the parking lot and stuff, and they're like, April Fools.
Those guys are funny.
Yeah, they're hilarious. Okay. Well, Ron, come on, play another one. Bites the dust. Dun 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 dun. It's supposed to wiggle like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna wiggle a little.
Just a little bit.
I like a little wiggle.
Yeah. All right, so there you go, folks. That's how not to do it. Ta-da! Got one. And if I do find the other springs, I found one spring. Oh, wait, here it is. Hey, I got it.
All right, go ahead, put it together.
Let's do it. Hopefully I didn't mess something up with all that soldering there. Okay. You guys can see that.
Worst happened would be that the heat melted the copper wiring, shielding, and it all melted together.
Is that the very worst?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This looks like it's about to be your Alice Cooper tribute guitar.
My Alice Cooper tribute guitar.
or Alice Cooper tribute
Now-
band guitar. I
Now,
should
how
say.
about this? Should I do it this should be this way or the other way?
You want to keep that one that way.
Right? Yeah, you want that closer to the bridge. I agree. Okay.
That's how you get the classic Les Paul sound.
There you go. The classic Les Paul sound. Gotta have that classic Les Paul sound. All right.
Kind of do. It's what it's all about. That just
Right.
rock sound. It's the sound of rock and roll, man.
It is.
You just got to get yourself a Marshall now. Oh wait,
Oh, wait. Kind of got one.
you got one of the most badass ones out there.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to do it the way I did last time. I want my little nipple thing that I just invented. I want it. I want it now. I bet you there is a better way to do this now, right? Maybe this is just the way you got to do it. Just got to,
I don't know. I've just always done it that way.
yeah. See, once you get
So-
it going,
Least amount of tools needed, kind of thing.
right?
Don't say that, Keith.
Oh, what did she say?
He said boing.
It almost happened, Keith. I'm really scratching up the surface here.
I want to see it all
Can you,
together.
can you guys see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
see it.
Greasy Monkey has a good suggestion. Small alligator clips.
There, I just lost
There
one of
you
the springs again. Right?
go.
No,
Oh.
in a second. Small alligator clips.
It's not a bad suggestion.
You gotta just get that spring back, get that into the hole, and then quickly.
Yeah, no doubt, Zach. No doubt.
It just flew off again. Well, there they went. So I found one of them. Hold on.
Thanks.
The other one went kind of farther. I heard it go back that way toward the wall. So it's another reason why having a workbench makes sense, because you have a back wall with like spring catching nets.
Mm-hmm.
Spring catching nets. Oh, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
No, you're right. Right. That's how it's got to be done. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like an easy operative way of doing this.
Because generally what I remember doing is using my nails to kind of hold the
I was
spring
just
down.
doing that just now. Oh, I almost had it. And then because I was talking, I lost concentration. All right. There it is. No, thought I had it. It's all wobbling around. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, the feeling of the screw coming through the other side. It's nothing like that, Brent. Look at that. All right, let me find that other.
That's what she said.
It is. She's like, the first time is the best one. All right.
We're all quiet in suspense.
Right.
Don't interrupt me. I'm playing.
See, it would have been good to have extras of these before I did this, just in case this happened, right?
Oh, hindsight's 2020.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna find it tonight. I'm gonna have to get more light on the subject here. I'll take the Mike Bradley T-shirt off the thing up here. You know what? There's one on this Kramer thing. I can steal it off that. up the eruption one, right? Why don't I do that? I wonder if it's the same size. It must be, right? It's got to be. All right. Come back this way. I'm going to steal it. So that's a good thing to have extras of, right, Ron?
Yep.
Strings. So I'm stealing it off the eruption pickup that I'm supposed to be putting into CC's guitar. But I'll have to find the other one.
All right. Thank you, Raymond.
Raymond, you taking off? Raymond was here. What's up, Uncle Raymond? All right, there we go. Oh, this is shorter. Hey, why didn't they have shorter ones on the other one? Ugh, that's why. So hard. Jeez. All right, this one's gonna go so easy now because I got a shorter. Look at the difference in the length.
That's what she said.
The other one was like all the way to here. All right, let's see if this works. I'm gonna have to find the other one anyway. This might be too short. Look.
Thank you.
I knew this was gonna take 2 hours.
It'll work.
It's gonna work. See, now this one's like way easy because I don't have to pull it back so far.
There you go.
Maybe that's why, Brent, it's so easy for you. Look, that one went like just like that. Yeah, the other one's got way more spring tension. Look how many more springs there are. Wow,
Coils.
Good to hear coils. Thank you. Got proper termage. All right, that's close enough for now.
Those pretenders are not the spectacle you seek. Instead, seek out the true Johnny Beane television production.
Spectacle you seek.
This is the real Johnny Beane, not the wannabeans, not the wannabeans.
Oh my God. You should have made some for my show, Ron. Oh, that was the last one you just played. Yeah. What a damn ass. Oh my God, that's funny. Is that an actual sound effect too? That beep beep beep?
No, that's my Les Paul
You're
Jr.
actually playing a guitar? I thought you were playing the cello back there.
I did. I played some Bach.
You know that one?
Is that Bach?
No, that's in Bach, bud.
That's what I think of when I think of Bob.
Did anyone else get turned on to jazz because of Snoopy and the Peanuts gang?
Oh, no.
That's what got me into jazz.
Never done it.
Never thought about that. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, think about it. Here we go. Ta-da!
Where are you?
What do you guys think?
Hey, it looks good.
Okay.
Looks good.
Just looks to me like that top one is awfully tall. Like, see how this how narrow this one is here?
Yeah.
See that? See how much wider that one is at the top? So look at the difference in the thickness. Like this one's, it's like half the size of that thing. Oh yeah, there you go. Can you see that?
Well, you put your strings on, it should be okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to cause an issue.
Oh, there goes something.
Because if you look at it compared to the fretboard, the frets are still higher than it, so you're all good.
Actually, no. No, it's actually too high. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably take a grinding to those.
Well, hopefully they're not anodized.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what that means. I'm gonna have to take the springs off. Yeah, I can see how much narrower that is, and that's something I should have looked at before putting it on. I could pull it off just to show you guys that. Should I do that?
No, we can see that.
Can you see that?
I just want to see if you can put up the guitar closer to the camera so we could see the difference from the fretboard to the.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can lower the pickup down in there, and you're not playing that very last fret. You gotta turn it sideways.
I know. I'm trying to get it in the right position.
It's still
I
good.
don't know. I think that could still work. You just have to lower the pickup a little bit.
Just drop the pickup
There
down
you go.
some.
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you just need to drop the pickup a
that'll
little
still
bit.
work. Frets are higher than that. You're good.
I would try it before you try anything crazy.
The thing is that I mean I can see like on the low E, the okay, let me go all the way as far down as I can with that pickup here, and I have a feeling it's gonna be down to like where it's almost below the ring. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know what? Let me do it this way.
I mean, we can kind of see that. I think it's going to be fine, truthfully.
Yeah.
But
see what I mean? The screws here are like frets. Okay, let me get my fret kisser and I'll stick it up on top there.
They're a little bit lower. It's definitely going to be closer, but
be super close. I mean, I know.
And you could always raise up the bridge and tailpiece if you wanted to.
Oh, there it is. Okay, this is a very easy way to check this situation. So here's, see that, right? Just barely. Yeah, it clears it.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. All right, so that works. All right, so I guess we'll put strings on tomorrow. Whoa. Get rid of that thing. Move. All right. Well, I managed to do that after, what, an hour or so?
A little more than that.
And the soldering thing didn't work. So that's something I'm going to need to practice or figure out, right?
Well, like I said, there's also a chance that there's, some kind of glue or wax in there holding the thing on too. So
yeah, it's possible too.
But yeah, first thing would be to get a solder sucker, I would say.
So I think that maybe the easiest way would be to have like those little helping hand things and have this on a table so that the little helping hands are like right there, and you can like grab the pickup, have it in the right orientation. And then you have your soldering gun in one hand or the iron, and then you have the sucker in the other hand. You got to have extra hands because there's no way you can hold the two parts of the pickup and be holding a soldering iron and the solder sucker at the same time. You've got to have like a little setup here, right? What do you think, Skyprop? Don't you think you have to have like a proper station? I think Johnny's going to set up a little workstation in his
Yep.
new studio, right?
Yes, he is. And on Saturday nights, we're going to repair guitars.
Nice. So what's your setup like, Ron? Do you got a little station there you can show us?
Uh,
How do you do it? I'm
I would
putting you
have
on
to
the
go.
spot.
I would have to go on the cell phone because it's over there.
Okay.
Oh,
Do it.
wait, no, I got to send you a picture.
All right, do that. But this has definitely been a cool learning experience for me.
Good.
This is part of the reason why I wanted to do this mod squad thing in the first place, right? The whole idea is to learn through getting the experience of it. Doing it in front of you guys, puts you a little bit more on edge. So of course you're going to do goofy things, but it's just par for the course, as they say, right?
Well, I think what's cool is the end result is it came out better than it was looking before. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good. Everything else has already fallen off of it, so it already looks way more badass than it did before.
Oh yeah,
Way better.
Yeah, once that has some real bumps and bruises, it'll look real cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's requiring. Yeah, some stickers, some Cumberland.
Because I'm not usually a relic guy, but that with some bare wood showing would look really cool.
Oh.
Especially just in the arm spot,
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to do it like relic it. I'm just going to let it happen.
No, I know, but I mean, just when you're playing, just rub it a little extra. Just help it along.
Cumberland sticker over here somewhere like that. Thank you, Cumberland, for the speed knobs. Just put stickers all over it. That'd be funny.
That is punk rock. It's not unless you totally cover it in stickers.
Yeah, right.
I don't like stickers on guitars.
It's totally covered in stickers.
Yeah, totally covered in stickers.
You know what I mean? The black painted headstock. I just need to put, get rid of these old like plastic funky looking fake ivory.
And they make those direct replacements for those that are metal, but they're still the tulip style and they're locking.
There you go. Yeah, I could do something like that. Get some locking tuners on here, right?
Because I don't think Grover's will just slop right in. You'd have to get something similar.
While I have the strings off, I'll probably do a little neck fret conditioning on here. Get a little moist. It's been dry, right? But yeah.
Yeah, it's been real dry.
All right, I sent you 3 photos, Les.
All right, let me go check that out. By which way?
Messenger.
Sending.
Same way you send me the links.
All right, let me do this. Open it in Messenger. I got to log into my Messenger. Wow, Facebook login. When did I ever have to log into Facebook? Search. Find my account. Continue.
Glad's got hacked.
Check your email. Yeah, right. The whole world's been getting hacked. I'm not surprised. All right, they sent me an email. I gotta check that. Well, this like 2.3.5 point. Where is it? Other, probably an other. Please check your email for a message with your code.
You just want me to send them to WhatsApp?
No. I'll probably be able to find it here. Okay, got my code. All right. No.
A lot of sorbet is the.
Oh, I got to do a new password. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with a new password that I can remember. All right. All right. There we go. It says it's strong. Your password is strong. Continue RSA. Stay logged in. Log out over there. We'll help you check for recent changes next. Now stay logged in. Stay logged in. All right. All right. Let's see. Ron sent me a message. There he is. John. Maharishi somebody?
Maharishi Mahesh Yogi?
What does that have to do with pickup rings? Is that what you sent me?
No. I sent you 3 pictures of my bench.
Well, I don't see those. I see Maharishi Yogi.
That's
Did you
not
send it
from-
to Music Theater? Okay. So on Facebook, you sent it to Laszlo, right?
Yeah.
My real name?
Same
Send
one
him
you
again.
sent me the links to.
What?
The link to get in here?
Yeah.
Can't
Sent me
check
the
on your
link.
phone, aren't you?
Like right
Isn't your
there?
phone done being used?
Yeah, but then I can't just simply like share to the screen. That's what I was going to
I
do.
know,
but
you'd have to just hold
I didn't
it
want
up,
to
I
do
know.
it. I didn't want to have to do it this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the hell? There we go. Oh, okay. On my phone, it shows. Yeah, it's. Oh, that's so. Why am I not seeing the same ones?
See, that's what happens on the computer when you send me the link. When I'm on the computer, I don't see it. On the phone, I see it.
Whoa, that's weird. And I just refreshed my. Okay, let me switch to Music Therapy last channel, and then we'll switch back.
Or
Let's see
just
if I
forward them
can-
to your therapy, Laszlo.
Hold on. Switching back. Switching back from one profile to the other, hoping that there'll be a whole new message here from Ron. No, still Maharishi, somebody or another. That's so weird, dude. So you're having the same issue, right?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense to you at all?
Nope.
Is that the weirdest thing ever? It says
On
chat
the phone,
history.
on the phone, I get the link. Then I go because I get on the computer and I go to it, and there's no link, so I got to copy it from the phone,
It says,
send it to myself, then look at it.
okay, look. It says enter your PIN to sync your chat history. Some messages are missing. Enter your PIN to restore your chat history. What the hell PIN did I? What? What PIN?
Your social security number.
Social security number 555.
That's getting scammed on air.
Yeah, right.
This will go viral.
The password reset code can't be the same as the PIN thing they just sent me. Or could it? I don't know. This is harder than it should be. All right, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to just show it from my phone. All right. So check out this crazy station of craziness here, you guys. Because Ron can't like take his phone over there to show us in person.
Dang.
Focus. That's just the bench. There's a big toolbox behind that full of tools.
Cool.
The green right by the red Bondus T handles, I just got that. That's the solder smoke filter.
Oh, that box?
Yeah.
Cool.
Got everything you need.
Look at them strings hanging up there. All kinds of tape, different sizes. What's that funky looking like crazy clown thing in the middle there?
That's a skull with my name on it. My daughter made that for me. It's a pouch.
It's a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, another picture. Hold on.
There's one with a neck on it. Then there's one where I circled that green thing, and yeah.
All right, and one more, and then we'll end the show.
That's where I circled the solder smoke sucker and the up there. I got that from that pickup color code chart, man. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah, right. Cool. Yeah, good to know what wire does what and go where.
Mm-hmm. It's
Right
got
on.
all the
Ron.
different pickups and tells you which one's which.
Where's that little box? Excellent. All right, I'm getting hot and sweaty over here. But at least I accomplished something. I almost gave up. But I soldiered on, as they say.
That's
right?
a way to
Doesn't
do
that
it.
look way better than it did before?
Yeah, it does.
Jesus Christ, what a difference. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to watch that. I hope it was worth your time. Scott Prop likes it. He says, sweet. And I did it live. How many other people do this live on a live stream? They're chicken. Anyway. I don't mind. But, you know, this new little, I got this new floor thing over here, and it's sliding around. You know, like the little runner thing for my chair. I'm going to have to double tape it down or something. The whole idea of getting it was so that I don't ruin the carpet that's underneath it. And I think it's going to work. So right on, you guys. Thanks for coming. That was like 2 hours and 15 minutes of torture for some. But for me, it was a learning experience and fun. my beanie is like sliding down onto my glasses and stuff. Jeez. But no, I feel like I did accomplish something. But yeah, that little pickup cover does look higher, but I think it'll be all right. I'm hoping. And even though those pickup rings are metal, not plastic, so that's another thing. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing per se. But I like the speed knobs that go to 11. That's what I needed. That one more number higher, right? I did it. Yeah. All right, you guys. So that should be it for tonight. I was thinking about playing, but it's too late now. Didn't think it would take that long. But next time, I think I'll go faster because I have a little more knowledge, as they say in France. These guys are already playing. They don't even know what I'm saying. They're just like, look at Brent go. He's like, all right, thank you, Sherman. I appreciate that, man.
I had a good time tonight.
Yeah, it was fun. It's something to
too.
do, right? I'd be watching Breaking Bad with my sweetie right now if I wasn't doing this. So
I started watching that. I only
Wait,
watched the first
Laz, I'll
episode.
send you one more thing here. Hold on.
All right, one more picture.
For those of you who didn't know, Paul Reed
Where's my
Smith
phone
will
going?
put a Floyd Rose on a guitar.
I've seen that he will actually. But let's see what you got.
It's sending. It's a 10-second video.
Oh, it's a video. That's gonna take forever to like.
The
Oh, here it
video
comes.
games.
All right, here we go. There's no sound to it, right?
Yeah, there is. You don't have your volume up, apparently.
Oh, it's going to the earbud that I pulled out so I wouldn't have volume on it when I was using it as a video capturing device. I'll get earbud back into its it goes back into its box.
Paul Reed Smith with the Floyd.
All right, let's play that again.
Paul Reed Smith with the Floyd.
That's the first one I've ever seen.
And it's like that from the factory. Look, it's got a
Yep.
tag on it and everything. What do they call that thing? An abomination.
Well,
That's what Paul would say. I'll never put a Floyd on Paul Reed Smith guitar. He said he'd never make left-handed ones. What else did he say?
oh, wait. One more.
Oh,
For the
my.
people who like to have their Floyd Rose nut drilled through the body or through the neck,
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a fan of that. And this is why.
I wonder if this thing ever got hot enough to even do any kind of damage now.
You should have it by now.
I think the battery just died on this thing. That's why. Okay, hold on. That thing's been sitting in the toolbox unused forever. Batteries are probably corroded. All right, here we go.
It's cracked everywhere it's circled.
Oh my God! Yeah, I see all kinds of cracks. All right, you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Think about it. What's the weakest point where the
Exactly.
headstock bends? Now you're going to drill 2 big holes in it?
Right. That almost looks like the face of somebody. It's Batman. All right, man. All right, thank you everybody for coming and joining me on this what I call my journey, my guitar journey, right? I'm really a keyboard player, but I like to dabble in guitars. And yeah, I thought it was cool. I learned something. Yeah, I'm still wondering if that pickup cover thing is going to be too high, but I think it'll be all right. Or I'll have to shim the neck.
Well, you can. You got to get a steamer and a chisel. Or...
That's good. All right, man. All right, thanks, you guys.
All right, be good, everybody.
You guys.
I will see you tomorrow.
Show. What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Talking guitars. So just remember.
Do not delay any longer. Make your way to the Johnny Beane TV show immediately. Go, go,
Thanks,
go,
guys.
go.
You want me to do something for you, Laz? I will.
Yeah, do something for me, man. That'd be fun. You should
What?
do something for Brent too. Do
All right.
something for Janice. Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wolf.
No.
What's that one's name?
That is
Brent's putting the
Ava.
rock out. Ava. Well, we might as well be played out by Brent.
All right, hit it.
Rock on, everybody. Have a good time doing whatever you do this weekend. Brent's obviously playing his guitar. I'll be playing the headless that's over there on the couch tonight a little bit before falling asleep. And Ron, what are you going to be playing? Didn't you have a guitar you wanted to show us?
My green Charvel.
Weren't you working on something that you were stripping down?
Oh,
all
that's still in the garage.
Yeah, probably. How far along are you in that thing? Was that?
I got it all off now. I just lightly sand it, and then I got
Was
it.
that poly on there? Or what was it on there?
Yeah, it was a poly, and it took forever for that stuff to eat through it and get it going. It said 15 minutes you could scrape it off. It took like an hour and a half.
Yeah, how many layers of stuff did you have to put on it too? How many times?
Almost the whole can.
Yeah. Was it Jasco? Was that right, or was it something?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Jasco's the strongest stuff, man. That's crazy. You have to use that. Right on. All right. Thank you, Brent, for playing us out. Everybody, rock on. Be good or be good at it.
And I will see everybody tomorrow night. Be good. Hey, where Johnny and I is going to be on Twitch. You're going to come over and watch us play.
We'll watch the Call of Duty. Call of the Duty.
Yeah. It's Call of Duty.
Rock on, man.
Good night, everybody.